What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Shuri's Black Panther claws as a mobility item in Season 4 and if I think it is the best mobility option. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of the Black Panther claws as a mobility item. And that is a decent thing to focus on. We are only talking about this as a mobility item. I'm not really talking about it as a weapon or how good of a melee item it is. I'm talking strictly about mobility. And I'm a bit late to making this video because I've been away at FNCS for the past few days. So I played when the update dropped, but that day I had to play and record several videos before I left later on in the day. So for the past week of videos, those were all like pre-recorded and schedule uploaded on pretty much all Wednesday morning. So I didn't get to play around with it as much and experiment, but it does seem like it can be a decent mobility item. It has several movement options. You can kind of jump and do a dash attack by hitting your shoot button with this out. This does negate fall damage, and you do go like decently far with this, especially if you look a bit up or you're jumping from a high place. It does negate fall damage, but it also consumes stamina. So you can't really spam it or do it that much because you'll quickly run out of stamina. You can actually sprint faster with this item equipped as well. And this actually charges your gloves faster. And when you aren't sprinting or you don't have it equipped while sprinting, the gloves kind of slowly just charge over time. But if you run with them out, you will run faster and charge the gloves really fast. And if your gloves are at 100, you can activate them by hitting your aim down sight button, which for me is left trigger. You do an animation and then you get unlimited sprint for a period of time. This is really nice, not only because unlimited sprint with faster sprint speed is quite nice, but this also allows you to do the jumping dash as much as you want without really being concerned about losing stamina. Whereas like normally when you're doing this, just doing it to travel around the map or get around, you're quickly going to run out of stamina and make yourself, vulnerable to getting engaged on. But when you have unlimited sprint, you can just do this all day or until the activation wears off and you're chilling. And the activation does wear off over time. It is like a period of time effect. And this works really, really well when you combine it with the hover jets. You're supposed to only be able to do one dash attack and then you have to like land to be able to activate another one. But if you're using the jetpack or the War Machine hover jets, this lets you spam it. So you can do it over and over again by jetpacking in between dashes. So you're going to have your Shuri Black Panther claws equipped. You're going to jump, hit your right trigger or your shoot button to do the dash. Then you're going to hit your jetpack button, which for me is jump. I'm going to hit my jump button twice, which will jetpack a little bit. And then I'm going to do the dash again and just keep doing that over and over again. So for me, this combination was right trigger, do the claw attack. After the attack animation is done, you double hit your jump button to jetpack, and then you do the claw again. And you can get around the map pretty easily like this. Fizz does help you go higher. Obviously, the Flowberries or the Flowberry Fizz, you get a lot of interesting effects with them. So if you combine this with the Fizz, you'll get around the map and go faster. But even without the Fizz, you can get quite high and quite really far by combining the hover jets with the Shuri claws, especially if you've done the activation to get unlimited stamina for that period of time. So I think that's pretty good. And this obviously has a lot of like uses if you want to get around the map, if you need to get up high places. If you are fighting somebody and you just want to do a Black Panther attack up, jetpack, and then do another Black Panther, so you're like way higher than they anticipate, I feel like that could be pretty good. And another time where I've seen players tell me that this can be quite helpful is going to be on Loot Island, because by combining the claws and the jetpack, you can get pretty high quick, like I said, and you can get up Loot Island without making as much noise and without drawing as much attention to yourselves as you probably would by rifting or taking the zip lines. And that can catch a lot of players off guard and get you some easy eliminations, or at least get you an easier start to that fight than you maybe would have gotten otherwise. And this is just nice because island fights are usually pretty beneficial. Like if you win the fights on Loot Island, I feel like you'll often win the game. But especially with the Doom Island being a % chance now, using this combination to get on island in a sneaky manner may end up getting you a kill that stops somebody from becoming Dr. Doom and lets you get that effect yourself. So I think this double mobility playstyle not only is just good if you like having a lot of mobility and you like traveling around the map really quickly and you like, kind of spamming your mobility items, but I feel like it also has some beneficial effects when you're trying to take height or like loot island fights, especially. If you're not using the activation though, you do need to be mindful about your stamina, because running out of stamina is really not good. With the nature of the dash and its kind of animations, I don't really think this is the best single mobility option in the game. If I was only going to use one mobility item, it's still going to be the War Machine hover jets. The way you can use that in a fight is amazing, and it's also a very good get around the map mobility item. Like, it covers both bases in one. If you want to use double mobility, then I feel like War Machine hover jets combined with the Shuri Claw mythic is a pretty solid combo, but without the hover jets, I don't think the claws are that amazing. And if I had to choose just one, I'm definitely choosing the hover jets. But you may also be in situations where, you know, you haven't gotten the hover jets yet. And in that case, the Shuri Claw mythic is probably a better option than not having any mobility at all. So that's kind of how I look at it. If I want to run double mobility, maybe I'll use this. If I haven't gotten a jetpack yet and I come across this, I'll probably take it until I am able to get the jetpack. But if I only wanted to run one mobility option, it's still going to be the War Machine hover jets. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think of this as a mobility item down in the comments below. If you found this to be helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'm going to let some gameplay play out that I got on stream using it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching for the 10th month. Thank you so much. I want to scan. I'm so confused he's in here. I thought he was up top. I wanted to get the slurp truck. I got beamed by an AI, really? I wasn't sure if he was just the goat or what. But it was the AI. That makes more sense to me. It was good, Lisa. I was like genuinely concerned. Like, I was like, this guy is like actually goated. Those globals in person, it was good. Except for the delays the first day. Thank you for the 20 months, Mancini. Enjoy your sub badge emotes in ad-free viewing. Thank you so much. But yeah, it was dope. Also, if there's anybody watching that I saw there, like, let me know. I did meet several people. I like watched my videos. That's surprising. I didn't think anybody would like recognize me. Not that no one would like, just that like none of my like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just thought the likelihood of that was low. We were in section 122, I think. Like the low part. What was the delays? The first day they accidentally had the jetpack in the loot pool apparently, and it wasn't supposed to be, and so yeah. They had to get that sorted. But yeah, somebody like the person sitting in front of us actually watched my videos. It was kind of crazy. Nice, GGs. That was crazy.